Welcome back to the channel. I'm Coach DuWayne Campbell, and today we're going to be exploring the 5 best drills to improve your acceleration. When it comes to sprinting, most persons are very fascinated by the max velocity sprinting because it's the point where you start seeing athletes pull away from other athletes, and it looks really fantastic, especially when it's done well. However, to get to the point where you are efficient at maximum velocity, you are going to have to become better, or at least competent at acceleration. Acceleration, or competence in acceleration, assures you of being able to reach your maximum velocity with less effort and to achieve higher speeds at maximum velocity. And as you become more competent in acceleration, then all the speeds below your maximum velocity start to seem more easy and effortless, and you can sprint in a more relaxed fashion, achieve the types of performances that are important for getting you through the rounds, and have more in reserve once you get to the finals. So let's check out our very first acceleration focused drill. And this drill in particular, it is very important in terms of teaching you how to master your initial acceleration. Drill number 1 is called the standing long jump. And no, we're not trying to turn everybody into long jumpers. This drill is more about teaching you how to apply power to the blocks in order to exit the blocks with full extension, powerful extension, so that you can gather more momentum. And this momentum is going to prove very important as you get further down the line, transitioning into your upright sprinting. Because the more momentum you have behind you, the easier it is to carry that speed forward, and the more difficult it is to slow down out of your maximum velocity phase. The standing long jump, as you can see behind me, it can be done using a long jump pit, standing at the edge of a long jump pit. It can also be done on any soft surface. The reason we would like to do them jumping into a long jump pit or onto another soft surface is to spare the joints of the ankles, knees, and lower back from the impact forces at landing. For the standing long jump, we're going to demonstrate jumping into the pit, and the setup is very simple. You're going to stand facing the direction of the jump, feet shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly outwards, and you're going to drop down into a quarter squat. From there, you're going to drive the arms backwards and explode forward in the direction of the jump. Now, you want to push off the whole foot into the pit, right? So we don't want to be up here on the toes. We want to move from here, toes slightly pointing outwards, and drive the arms back, explode up and forward into the pit. A key aspect of the standing long jump is that you're trying to reach as far into the pit as possible. So you want to spend a long time pushing on the ground to gain that distance. All right, so guys, the very next drill is top secret. Like, it's one of my favorite drills. So if I'm going to share this video, then you most definitely are going to have to let me know in the comments what you think about this, if you'll be incorporating it into your training. And if you've watched this video, save it and come back and drop a comment to let me know if it helped or if it didn't help you at all. The second important drill that we can use to improve our acceleration, moving from accelerating out the blocks, now gaining some additional power to drive those first 3, 5, or 10 strides out the blocks, is double leg bounding. Now in double leg bounding, we usually start off with a 3 bound into the long jump pit, and as the athlete becomes more competent, we'll extend it out to a 5 bound or a 10 bound. As the athlete becomes more competent and also more experienced and stronger. The setup for the double leg bound is similar to the standing long jump, meaning on the long jump runway, Starting further back, the athlete is going to square up with the direction of the jump, feet shoulder width apart. Start in the athletic position, slight forward lean with the knee soft and ready to explode. Then you're going to jump forward with both feet, focusing on maximum horizontal projection and not for height. The key thing here is to minimize the ground contact and to think about almost like you're jumping on hot coals. And then you're going to bounce forward, and each landing should immediately spring you into the next jump. Toes slightly outwards. The same start. It starts in a similar fashion to the standing long jump, except now the athlete is going to reactively keep jumping forward, reacting off the ground, and keep pushing themselves forward for 3, 5, or 10 bounds. And a key mistake that athletes tend to make when it comes to the double leg bounds is spending too long on the ground. You want to react, you want to keep bouncing forward through each of your contacts to the ground. Spending too long on the ground helps to reduce the transfer of the exercise to your acceleration and turns it into more of a strength power type exercise. If you're finding any of this information useful, helpful, then please support the channel by subscribing, give us a like, and also share the videos with your friends so that they can benefit as well. Now we've covered one exercise that will help you with your initial acceleration out the blocks, both in terms of the power that you need to apply to the ground, a full extension of the hips, the mechanics of the pushing out of the blocks, and the direction of the push. And our second exercise, which is the double leg bounds, repeating double leg bounds over 3, 5, or 10 bounds. The double leg bounds will actually help you with those first initial steps in acceleration. Again, in terms of the power output and the direction of force to drive you forward out of your initial acceleration. The third key exercise that will help you to maximize your acceleration is called speed bounding. And the key difference between speed bounding and the double leg bound is you're going to alternate pushing yourself forward, same high knee drive, but you're pushing yourself forward, alternating the legs as you bound. And the speed bound itself also includes rigorous and forcefully driving the arms individually back and forward, just as you would do accelerating out of the blocks or accelerating out of your start position. Unlike double leg bounds, speed bounds are alternate legs, so think of it as an exaggerated running. And you're trying to land on the ball of your feet, never on the heels. Maintain a slight forward lean also, because you're trying to cover ground, not trying to go vertical. Start out controlled and then build some speed while maintaining the bounding action. Just a bonus tip here, an important visual cue that you can use to help you with the speed bound is you're going to visualize that you are hopping over large puddles. So there are large puddles in front of you and you have to drive and hop from one leg to the next over those puddles. Fourth important exercise that will help you to maximize your acceleration is a favorite of mine. I call it the wall acceleration drill. And you can do this drill anywhere. Actually, most of the exercises we've covered so far can be done anywhere. The wall exercise drill, though, does require that you have a wall or another somewhat stationary object to use. For acceleration wall drills, you want to set up at an arm's length away from the wall and your total body leaned into about 45 degrees. You want to be in a straight line from the head all the way down to your heels. So no breaking at the hips, and then you're going to drive your knees up to 90 degrees and then drive down and drive the feet down and back behind you. Make sure that your foot contacts are on the ball of the foot only and they are quick, light contacts into the ground. Switch, switch, switch. All right, switch, 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 switch. Yeah. Moving from the basic wall acceleration drill, here is another application that can be used that will actually help to emphasize the movement in terms of push angles from initial acceleration all the way to upright sprinting. The fifth drill that we're going to cover in this tutorial to help you with the acceleration is sprinting from a half kneeling position. But you have to get this technically right. Make sure that both feet are dorsiflexed and the front knee angle a little slightly less than 90 degrees. Make sure also that your 60% of your body weight is over the front leg with about 40% on the rear leg. From there, when you get the command go, you're going to project your body forward and up while you push through both legs to get your acceleration going. For the first 3 to 4 steps, you want to make sure that you're projecting your body forward and only gradually rising your whole body angle over the duration of the drill. And here's a bonus cue. You have to sprint, right? It's a no-brainer, but you have to sprint. So at the end of each of these drills, you want to practice a few short sprints over 30, 20, 30, even up to 40 meters to help you cement in the technical details of the drill that you're trying to incorporate into your sprinting. Those are the 5 critical sprint drills that are going to help you to improve your acceleration. I'm Coach DuWayne Campbell, and of course, if you have any questions regarding any of these drills, then drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if not, then I'll see you in the next video.